Hey, welcome to the Maquoketa Cardinal Girls Softball Preview Show for 2019. As girls on the field practicing at the moment as they're getting ready for their opener next week on Wednesday, September.
September.
I'm thinking football already.
Oh my gosh.
Well, football season. We talked about baseball and softball. So anyway, but
Oh yeah.
May
I do just
18th.
want to make a little disclaimer. Since you're on that during softball and baseball season, I'm probably not going to talk a lot about basketball.
Except for that's for Hartman. Anyway, I'm Dale Scott, like usual, here on MCSN, along with Chad Coakley, and also joining us will be Megan Scott. We'll see how much Megan inputs into this, but that's what we got so far here tonight. And for the Cardinal softball girls, Chad, they're kind of in the same categories the baseball team has been the last couple of years. There's a lot of youth, going to take probably some lumps, and looking for a brighter future.
Well, so they're young, but let's not forget they only lost one senior from last year's squad. So they're still young, but at least this year they do have a few more upperclassmen. I think they've got 5 seniors this year, 4 or 5 seniors, and a nice group of juniors too. So a lot of experience coming back, I would say, but still young.
Well, even the youngsters, a lot of them have played competitive softball and been to national tournaments. So
Yeah.
even the young ones, there's some expectations there, I would think.
Yeah, and I'm looking around the field now to see who's all out here, and kind of like we did for baseball, we'll just kind of work around the field and talk about what we're seeing. But I see a senior at shortstop in Sydney Taylor, and I see a senior, I believe, in center field in Emily Van Zumeren, correct?
Yeah.
And then we got a junior right now practicing. And this is just practice. I mean, this isn't by any means a starting lineup or anything. But I see Sid Clark at first, and looks like Abby Strathman there at third. And then right now it looks like
That's not going to work either.
Jenna Weebingay's taking some reps here on the mound while Brianna Bartles and I believe that's Claire Hackman back there at catcher right now.
I'm just trying to think of the background music. If all this talking is going to be for naught when it's uploaded.
Oh yeah, with the noise, yeah.
We can always restart it, turn off the music. They can go one practice without it, right?
Yeah, we can do a little bit of that. So Dale, looking at the.
Should we do it?
Can you really hear the music that good?
I can see it registering.
I could hear it in mine.
This
Well,
is
it's
one
pretty-
of those. This is one of those boardrooms.
I think the more we talk, I mean, it's pretty faint in the background. If we keep talking, maybe we can see what happens and see how it goes.
I'd hate to be for all for naught.
Yeah. Well, we can do a shorter segment tonight, and then maybe
We can turn it off when Coach Nelson joins us for
Yeah.
Q&A.
Yep, we can get to.
All right. That way we test it both ways.
But going back to the lineup, I guess they're. I think they've got 7 of their top hitters. The top 7 hitters are all back, and I think 8 out of the top 9. Is that Addie Bowman out there left right now?
Yeah.
Yep, she's a sophomore that saw some action last year as a freshman, and you got Tenley Kavanaugh at second, who I think was a starter last year as an 8th grader. And who's at first right now? Someone else mixing in with reps there.
Megan?
I don't know her.
And they do
There's
a face
some
mask.
There's some 8th graders.
Yeah, there's
that
some 8th graders
I
mixed
don't
in.
even know.
Yeah, and they got the protective masks on in the field, in the infield, so it's kind of tough to see who it is. And who's the girl in right field here?
That's a great question. I don't know.
You don't know the girl in right either?
No, she's an 8th grader.
Oh, she's an 8th grader too. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got a bunch of other players over here alongside hitting the cage and hitting off the tee and into nets here. So mixing them all in. So the leading hitter Oh, and Carlene Paul's not here, so she was their #1 pitcher last year. And as far as batting average goes, the top hitter.
Yeah, congratulations, Carlene Paul, by the way, for qualifying for state in track. I think it was 400 meters.
That's carry pickup.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, Carrie Pickup.
I think Carlene Paul golfs in the spring.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm assuming she's at a golf.
Hey, I've had a couple months off, so I'm a little rusty.
So Carly Paul had the most starts last year on the mound with 17, 18 total appearances. So they did, the softball team managed 4 wins last year, and Carlene had 3 of those. And she also led the team in hits and batting average and doubles. 38 hits on the year, a 452 average, and 8 doubles. And she also led the team in, obviously, in strikeouts, as she led them in innings pitched. She had 65 strikeouts on the mound. So Carly Paul's a player I look to stand out here this year. She's only a junior this year. Or no, she'll be a senior. She's a senior this year. So her and Sydney Taylor. And Sydney was second on the team, 1 behind Carly with 37 hits and 5 doubles and a 402 average. And she also had a triple. Now, Sid Clark had 3 home runs, and those are the only home runs the team had, and Sydney had all of them, so she's got the power potential there. I assume she'll be somewhere in the middle of the order there this year. What are you seeing out there, Dale?
Well, just a lot of work.
Field looks good. Grass is nicely fresh cut.
Looking pretty strong so far as making the play.
Yeah. Well, and, Coach Nelson, we're pretty familiar with that family, aren't we, Dale?
I had never really paid much attention to how Sarah coaches. I don't know if she's got some Kurt in her or not. Be one of the questions I might ask her when we have her join us later.
Is she going to join us after practice, or?
She said during any time. I just told her I would let her know. Motion to her, but she's a little busy right now.
Now Kurt wasn't a left-handed hitter, though, was he?
No, as a matter of fact, he was a right-handed hitter, and I remember that vividly. As I watched a fungo go flying one time when I made him mad. But
yeah, it's her out here with left-handed. Just trying to figure out who some people are here yet. So yeah, I am. Now you can hear the music a little better. So
yeah,
might get some of this cut short.
Well, the video will stay up, but the audio will get cut out. It'll go mute. So, unfortunately, we learned that during basketball season.
Yep.
Which is good because, I haven't said anything pertinent yet. It's one thing about the softball girls. We really we're not ingrained with them as much as we are the baseball team,
No, and I only got to see a couple games last year because they play on the same nights a lot of times. So I know, most of the returning players, but some of the new faces I'm not up to speed with. But
and most of the softball I saw last year was level 2 games and level 3 games with Megan when she was still playing.
Oh, she decided not to play this year?
Nope, she's not playing. She's going to be in the broadcast booth all summer with me. And at the checkout, cashiering at Fairway.
2 down right now, Dale.
Ghost runner on second.
So one thing about the girls is, they just started practice last Monday, and they already have a game next Wednesday, so they only get about...
they had 3-4 less practices?
Yeah, they do. Well, a whole week less. Well, yeah, 3 less, I guess, because they'll get Monday and Tuesday to practice. Weather permitting, next week looks it's going to be a little wet. So. Well,
a little birdie told me today that the forecast on Monday looks a lot more favorable than it did yesterday.
Yeah, that'll probably change again by tomorrow.
That's what I said, but I said we'll just cross our fingers and hope that get to have that on Monday night because, like Wednesday night for the girls' home opener here, I'll be doing that on radio for KMAQ, and you'll be over there doing the baseball game on MCSN as well. And that's why I was looking out this window over here trying to get a view to see if I can see the scoreboard. At least I can get a shot at the scoreboard once in a while from here in the baseball field. And talk to the athletic director about trimming this tree a little bit.
Yeah, you can stand up and see it. So
Yeah.
At least I'm the right height where I can see it.
So I'm guessing I'm going to have to, mark my territory and make this end where I'm going to be at during games.
Well, it looks like the mic is down there.
Yeah, we're going to keep it down there.
For Blaze to do his announcing. So.
Megan, what are you seeing out there?
I don't know.
What do you call this drill they're doing right now? Megan's more of a football broadcaster, so excuse her why she works through softball.
Yeah,
I'm just so focused.
Can you give us an update on that West Delaware game, Megan? Your sound was way up there, Megan.
Oh, sorry about that.
They must have got the concrete poured over at the bullpen, huh?
Oh, didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing softball today, not baseball.
Well, you got two baseball boys that kids are over there. We always got to keep one eye on that field.
So the Cardinal softball team will kick off their season next Wednesday. Now, last year they opened up against North Scott, and this year they're opening up against Center Point Urbana.
Yeah, conference game.
Center Point Urbana, that's here.
Yep.
Next Wednesday night it'll be a varsity doubleheader at 6 o'clock, and the boys will also play at home that night. So
against Davenport North, so I'll get to watch about 30 minutes of that game.
So make sure all you baseball and softball fans get up here to check out opening night here at the Jack Marlowe Sports Complex.
And I think we're gonna add a MCSN2 channel on YouTube for these overlaps. Don't know as far as which one we're doing. We don't have a second camera yet, but got a little bit of a webcam we could use if we have to. But like Wednesday night be the first kind of trial of that, but it'll be on KMAQ radio, and the live audio will be streaming on MCSN2, while the boys' game will be on MCSN with Chad over there. And I don't know, you can get somebody to work that game with you?
Maybe I'll just have, it might be a good night to just do it, have somebody just kind of join me for a little bit, see how the room works out up there. And
no, that's true.
Not sure how that's all going to fall into place yet.
Maybe
I could put the headset on one of the guys in the booth with me. So
I might be able to do like the first half hour before I have to come over here. I can just get set up here and then come over there and do the first half hour.
Could have Pat or Kevin jump on with me, And
yeah, you can get Kevin on there. You can talk about football.
Have little Kai Coakley jump in with me.
There you go.
Casey.
Oh, Casey might be in uniform.
No, he won't.
Give it a week. Oh, there's an error there. Overshot the cutoff.
It takes me a little while to adjust to, softball throwing motion. Everything's different. And
yeah.
Trying to adjust and figure out arms here. But the right fielder looks like she's got a decent arm out there. Ball flies out of her hand.
It usually does take about maybe 6 to 8 games to figure out kind of what you're going to be that year,
Yeah. Who are you? What's your identity?
some teams are blessed with incredible talent, and they know from day one. But
I'd say the biggest benefit I look at for this year for the softball team is they just have a lot of experience back,
which is helpful.
Yeah. They've all been there and done that, and they shouldn't be too intimidated by anybody or, shouldn't be too nervous playing anybody. Even the senior that graduated,
Brooklyn Waller.
Brooklyn Waller, she was, trying to think, she had 68 at-bats. I think Sydney Taylor was a team leader with 92, so it looks like they mixed in some other players even last year with Brooklyn. I think maybe Brooklyn was gone for a week or something too. So you got a lot of experience. At some point you've had all 9, 10, or 10 of those players playing together in the past, so that always helps. Like you said, I think there is a couple 8th graders out here practicing too, so it looks like they're going to get into the mix. And Megan, you see anything else?
You're awfully quiet.
I'm just focusing. Thinking about how much I miss softball, so.
Are you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's good to hear.
It's never too late to go out.
Mm.
I wonder what the total numbers are.
I don't know, but I'm just trying to say we need to cut this limb off, and these couple right here, and these down here. I think could go. I think they're a shade hazard. Is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Can we take some pictures of this for Grunwald? No, it's not too late to go back out, Megan.
I know.
You've only missed a week of practice.
But
You could just, that's no different than some other kids do with other sports.
Right. Ooh, doing the no glove drill here.
That's a Kurt Nelson special right there.
I've done this before with Kurt. And we're just kind of caught up here and watching the drills. When the baseball was practicing, they were all in the field at once. It was easier to kind of go around the field and talk about all the players and their levels. And I can't even tell you how many sophomores would we have out for softball, Megan? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Addie Bowman is one, and
Alyssa Deasing.
Alyssa.
Sarah. Faith.
Sarah, so 4. Probably some more that we just can't see right now.
Well, they're level 2. Level 2.
I don't know. They're over there practicing in the cages, though.
No, they actually got done. They go after school.
Oh, they go right away.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
level 2's over there.
Megan,
Batting.
can you
Level
look at-
3.
Can you see them out the window? Can you see anybody out the window? Just
I am way too short to see out that window.
There's a chair right there. Step on it.
I am way too short.
Got Coach Lanham here hitting some fungos.
Well, that's why she's reverberating. Her peak is up.
No, you cannot see him over there. There's a big tree branch in the way.
That's some great reporting there, Megan.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's
Off the
top
press.
notch.
Megan saw nothing off the chair looking out the windows.
Top notch.
This just in. Can't see anybody over there.
Yeah, we got to have some tree trimming services.
So when does the level 2 team kick off, Dale? Do you have that data there in front of you?
It's data, huh? Data.
Data.
Data?
Let's do some analytics
It's
on this
data.
data.
Data, data.
Data.
Should have brought our TV and radio schedule, but it didn't. Level 2 opens up on Friday, May 24th, here at home against DeWitt at 5 p.m. Level 3 will open up Thursday, May 23rd, right here at the home field against DeWitt at 5 p.m. as well. And we already talked about the varsity opened up Wednesday at 6 p.m. Conference game, home against CPU.
So a lot of action here at home next week for boys and girls if you want to get out and catch some baseball or softball action.
You know, the one thing that's kind of intriguing with the softball team is they do a lot of tournaments on weekends.
Oh, do they? How many
yeah.
do they have?
Could have asked me that after if I looked through that, but let's see.
That's just good lead-in reporting there.
There's one at Anamosa on Saturday, June 8th. Ding, 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 ding,
Dale,
ding,
you want to do
ding,
some color analytics? Look at the red in that scoreboard popping. Really accented nicely by the white.
Let's talk about when you were a player.
That yellow on the top of the fence. Oh, nobody wants to hear about that.
I'm married. Anyway, so Saturday, June 8th, the tournament in Anamosa. Next Saturday, June 15th.
So we get our first
tournament
player
in
up
Bellevue.
here for a player interview.
You can turn that off, and that'd be great.
Yeah, we got some close-ups on you.
Where was I? Saturday, June 15th, tournament over in Bellevue.
Red on the scoreboard's just popping, Dale.
I'm that guy with the blank look on his face all of a sudden. Let's see. Saturday,
You do
June.
realize that color analysis is talking about color.
The gold is a real good accent.
Green of the grass really sets off that yellow on the top of the fence.
Saturday, June 29th, the tournament at Northeast Goose Lake. So, yeah, there's 3 tournaments. And the boys are actually doing one this year.
Yeah.
First time.
We already talked about that then.
Well, you know, it always comes back to baseball for us, you know.
Coach Nelson out there doing some field work now, too. Oh, there's Callie Brown, looks like. Got some of the girls singing and dancing here as they come out. Addie Mickle, Jenny Yeager.
That's CJ.
Or CJ, sorry.
Keely Wack.
Let's see if we can get him to wave.
Oh, they're all
No,
waving.
let's not.
They know they're on camera now.
You look great. You look great, Lanham. You want a mic? I want to hear what you're saying in the huddle.
Can you do something?
Say something funny. So now we've got some other players. So Addie Mickle. A couple of them still have the face mask on, so I'm having trouble. Oh,
Hey, you know
we're
one thing?
we're joined by a special guest.
Before we get started, can we turn the music off because I'm afraid, and I'm gonna make this 2 segments.
Yeah.